Hey guys, what's up? This is going to be the first video that I've ever made in this sort of fashion. Um, so forgive me if my editing is really bad and my voice recording is really bad. But I want to show you wins against a um, low level, I guess maybe not low level, but like mid level 1v1 bot. Um, so there's a lot of bots out in ranked these days. This one is one of two types of bots that I've come into. Um, I think it's a older version of Necto, but I'm not certain about that. But what you can see from these clips is how important winning the kickoff is. So on every single kickoff except for the straight kickoff, you can essentially just beat the bot to the ball every single time. The bot never flips at the ball, it just boosts and goes. It flips once it gets to the ball, but it never flips two to the ball. That's one of the biggest giveaways of this bot, um, is that it never flips to the ball. So if you notice that super early in your game, like on the very first kickoff, if the other player doesn't go for the ball, then it's a pretty good bet that they are a bot. This bot right here is sitting around 900 MMR in ones, so high diamond. Um, but I just want to show you guys some ways that it can be easily exploited so we can battle um, the AI revolution in Rocket League. So I'm going to start casting the game a little bit. We're up 2-0, and we just have to. So there's a perfect flick. So that's one of the biggest giveaways of these bots. Whether it's the C1 or this like Diamond 3 version is the perfect flips. And also right there you could see how I just beat him to the kickoff. So there's going to be plenty of those examples. Here we have the diagonal. I'm going to try to flip as fast as possible, but I ended up taking a 50 just to see if I get it over him. But they do jump when they make contact with the ball on kickoff. Missed my flick. It's okay. I can get a bump on them. Bumps are super good against bots. Anytime that you have the option to bump or demo, always do it. This is a really bad position to be in. Yeah, that's just a really, really hard position to be in. When they're carrying the ball, it's such a low chance of you being able to challenge properly just because their flicks are so good. So you want to try as much as possible to remove that opportunity from them. Don't let them get ball control. Always try to keep 20 boost in the tank when you're on their side of the field, and if you're gaining control to try to make a challenge. If you let them get the ball on top of its car, it's probably going to score. Very high likelihood. Their flicks and their reaction times are just too good. So I think at this point in the match, I am just typing with the guy, trying to figure out, why are you doing this? And then, they're all trolls. So they always say like, oh, what's a bot? I don't know what a bot is. And they literally type that while they're, scoring goals on you. So it's pretty ridiculous sometimes, but they're just trolls. So here, yeah, he makes a perfect pass, and I finish him off. But we have 4 goals coming up right away, so we're tied up. So I kind of try to bring out the big guns. So this is all about getting to the ball as quick as possible and just beating him. Super high likelihood that you're going to score off of any of those kickoffs. Um, every one except for the straight kickoff, you can beat him to the ball. So we just do a nice little air dribble over him, and then we score 3 kickoff goals in a row. So here we are at the side kickoff. It's going to flip super quick. That's just a side flip. Okay, well, I just 50 him there. He goes high, so pretty easy to 50-50 that. Next one, we'll see if we can beat him to the ball. So just another side flip. So we're not speed flipping or anything like that. You don't have to learn the speed flip mechanic. You just side flip towards the ball, whichever direction, and you set yourself up perfectly for the next shot. So here we go again. Just flipping towards the ball. That might have been a speed flip. Still, I'm grand champ in twos, and I still don't know what speed flip is. Um, so yeah, here we have a straight kickoff, and you can see that he gets a goal after this. I found the best strategy with these to win them is to delay your kickoff a little bit. Just pump the brakes a little bit right before hitting the ball and take the 50 with him, and he'll usually just go flying right on by you. The rest of the game is pretty, uneventful. He scores one more goal, um, and then I try to waste a lot of time. So with these bots, you can waste. Oh, here's someone want to talk about this. So speaking of wasting time, if you hold the ball in your half and like kind of position behind it like you're going to hit it, it just doesn't know what to do. But so I was testing that on their goal line, um, and it turns out that they still go for the ball when it's on their goal line. Some of the newer bots, like if you download the RL bot tool that lets you train against bots locally, without letting it inject into the actual game, so there's nothing like malicious going on there. It's just a training tool. The newer bots, Necto, I haven't tried it with Nexto yet, but they don't let you do this, what I'm doing right here, where I'm just positioning behind the ball, making the computer think that, I'm going to hit it towards them, but I'm really not. I'll probably speed this up in the video because I do this for a little bit. Actually, no. So I do end up taking it into his half, and it seems like once it gets into his half of the field, then it knows, okay, I need to go for it. So once that happens, you should just be able to take a 50 and be okay with it. So yeah, we're just killing time. We've already beat the bot. No need to score extra goals or put ourselves in positions that we shouldn't be going into. So that's the first game. Let's get into the second one. So this next game is a little bit more of an advanced AI. I don't know if it's a newer version of Necto or it's an older version of Nexto. But this guy is sitting around 1K MMR, just breaking into champ. So if you come against this guy, good luck. They're super tough. When I first met this bot, I didn't know it was a bot. I was quick chatting him, nice shot, what a play. He just had really, really good car control. I was on a winning streak this night where I was playing all these games, so I was like, okay, well, I'm going up in an MMR, so I'm just playing better players. But after a few of their flicks and their kickoffs, um, I started to get a little suspicious, and I opened up the replay file and just watched the bot play. And I'm sure as many as you know, they don't turn off ball cam. They always know where the boost pads are on the map. So here I am testing the hypothesis that it's a bot. And yeah, this is just strong confirmation that it is a bot. I try to waste as much time as possible. This is a higher level bot, so I don't want to take too many chances. I have a lead up, so we're just wasting time. I have to say that this is one of the lamest parts of Rocket League right now. Is this right here? Just wasting as much time as I can. Because I want to win. I want the MMR points, but it just gets so boring playing these bots. And I hate it. It literally ruins the game. Especially getting into these higher levels when you have to play against these guys because you have to try. They're good computers. And some of the newer versions of Necto and Nexto are even better. Like they don't let you do this anymore. So here he challenges. I think that if there is a player at the computer, they'll just turn it off real quick and then boost towards the ball in those positions. I don't know if it's the bot that's doing that. So here we are in kickoffs. Kickoffs are tougher against these. They do flip for the ball, but they flip the exact same every single time, it feels like. So winning kickoffs against them is much easier than like a player. Like a player is going to mix up their kickoffs. They're going to, throw in flakes. They're going to flip in a different direction, yada, yada, yada. This bot, it still flips. It gets to the ball. You can't beat it like you can that other bot. Um, but still, the kickoffs are super predictable. Once you get the muscle memory for them, I think it's super easy to just, take a very favorable kickoff with the bot. So here we go again. I'm just gonna waste more time. Yeah, I'm gonna speed this part up. This is boring. So I think this is at like 300 times or something. I don't know. We take like a good minute off the clock. Super boring. Just practicing my drifts. This is when I start to get really frustrated. I initially thought, okay, bots are kind of fun. It helps you practice your mechanics. But when it comes to this, you just want to play real players and like see real creativity and real skill. And then you have to deal with this crap. Super frustrating. Really hoping Psionics comes back up and addresses this. So you can see every time that he scores a goal and we're tied up, I just score, a goal on top of him. I'm not trying to push too hard. Um, I just want that lead. I just need to beat him by one goal, and I want it to be as easy as possible for me. So I'm not putting in extra work. So it's pretty um, uneventful from here out. Um, but yeah, like I said, these guys are definitely tougher. Tougher to tell that it is a bot and tougher to play against. I haven't tried demoing these guys too much because they have really good car control and they're moving around the field constantly. Um, but I think I have gotten a few demos off, and I think it's the same thing. I don't think they're trying to avoid the demo necessarily. Um, it's been really fun sometimes when you meet these bots and there is a player actually watching the game. I think that a lot of these players, they'll just turn the bot on and leave and come back when they have another 500 MMR or whatever. But sometimes you actually find a player who's behind there. You can chat with them. You can kind of be toxic to them. I think they deserve it. Um, and then when you're beating them, you can sometimes make them, rage enough, just telling them to learn to play and all that stuff, that they take control of the car and then they actually start playing. And that's always so interesting to me, where you can immediately tell that there's a human um, actually playing and using using the car. And it's fun to actually beat them. I'm super happy that they actually play the game, and I give them props for that. Um, but I usually end up winning because the players who are using these bots are not good players. So yeah, I hope that this has been somewhat educational. Maybe learn some more, help you out with this problem that Rocket League's having. I love this game. Currently sitting at Champ 1 in 1v1, Grand Champ 1 in 3v3 and 2v2. Um, so yeah, good luck on your grind. Really sorry that we have to deal with this. Keeping our fingers crossed that Psionics comes up with a patch soon. All right, thanks guys.